The 2026 RLBS season is creeping up on us, and it is going to be a roller coaster. But with one season of action behind us, here are our predictions for the top 5 teams that will make it into the playoffs this season. Starting with my top 5, I have our very own Hornets. Last season, the Hornets had a lot of close games, like the Wolves game where they lost sadly on a 0-second goal. And if they can fix up their inconsistent offense, the defense did very well for most of last season, so I can see them having a 9-win season or better. For my next team, I have the Assassins. They're getting rebranded from the Shotguns, who had an incredible offense for having only 7 wins last season. Their defense was good as well, including their remarkable 10-1 win in Week 14 over the playoff Skeletons team. So I could see them seeing a lot of success this season. Continuing on, I think the Tampa Bay Sharks are a no-brainer for making the playoffs this season. They're the reigning champs, putting double digits on the Eagles in their championship sweep last season, also having the best offense in the league by far, scoring 78 goals in 16 games last regular season. My fourth team is going to be the Chicago Wolves. They had a rough start to their season, but they really picked it up in the second half, and I think they can carry that momentum forward into this upcoming season. They had one of the longest win streaks in RLBS history after struggling at the beginning, so they definitely have potential to be good. And finally, this one may be a shock to some of you guys, but I have the Kings. They struggled, I know, but their wins almost always came off huge upsets on top 5 teams. That shows they have the skills to take down anybody. It just comes down to if they'll perform at their best each week or if they'll slack off like they did last season.
Moving on to my top 5 teams, I have the Tornadoes, a top 6 team from last year. The Tornadoes started out the strongest of any RLBS team. It lasted a few weeks until their momentum finally stopped and they started losing game after game. But this season, I think they'll stay consistent throughout and make a run at the playoffs. For number 2, it's the Sharks. It's no surprise. The number 1 team from last year with the best offense in the league by 5 goals. I just don't see them having a fall-off season this year. The Skeletons were the most coordinated team in the RLBS last year. They were notoriously known for their passing plays, which dominated opposing defenses. This coordination looks to continue on through this year and maybe help them make the top 5 in the league. And now, the Hornets. I know we had a rough season last year, placing 7th, but this year we've worked hard to come up with new plays and new tactics. We've put good money into our roster, and we look to come back and make it to the playoffs this year. And last but not least, the Assassins. They look to live up to all the hype about them as the new team. The new owner of the team has spent countless amounts of money to buy championship players. With that being said, the Assassins round up in my top 5 for this year's playoffs.
So there you have it. Those are our playoff predictions for this 2026 RLBS season. Make sure you leave a comment telling us which teams you think will make the playoffs this year, and we'll see you on the field starting soon.